Well, I think there is something that's overdue between Ireland and India, and that's to translate what are essentially historical links into something with greater vitality in terms of modern business and commerce. We've obviously value our partnership with the European Union, of which Ireland is a part. But specifically with Ireland, I think we have some areas of deep interest and historical links. Education is one, and education both in traditional sense and education in terms of modern professional education. A lot of that is in a sense based on business models, and I think that's an area that we can explore in a major way. There certainly are fields of professional interest, medical care, for instance, both ways. Personnel coming to Ireland, and I do believe that there are a large number of people recruited from our country. Equally, we could do with expanding the medical facilities in our country. There's a great opportunity now for what we call medical tourism, to provide the basic hardware and the professional support. Then there are, of course, fields of information technology, the field of agriculture, where there's a great deal that Ireland can do. Great expertise in a very small country. And what we need is more expertise in a very large country. So we could work very well together in that area. And I think this business association is an ideal platform for greater dialogue and a permanent link and a sustained link between business people on both sides. Well, there are interesting things that I think we have to offer. We have the traditional corporate governance issues that, of course, are pervasive. They are found everywhere in the world. Responsibilities of independent directors, shareholder democracy and shareholder activism, greater transparency. Corporate social responsibility is a growing field, and I think the world over there are convergence of ideas on social welfare with sustainable business and ethical business, and indeed with the larger concerns of climate change and environmental protection. And I think all those converge on what I call the modern democratic working model in a laboratory, and that's the boardroom and the shareholders meeting. And of course, there is a cultural element there, and I think that we have a significant cultural link with Ireland in many ways, and I think that's what we need to explore for new models of corporate governance. We could certainly learn from each other's experience. We also are developing a model uniquely our own about family businesses and how family businesses, when they grow large, how to shape them and how to structure them so that they are responsible corporate structures and yet are able to preserve the special family flavor and culture. Well, I think we need to do a little bit more on our side. I think we need to have more meetings, and we need to draw out specific scheduled plans as to what we are to achieve. I hope that I will be able to persuade our colleagues in Parliament to work on an interparliamentary group so that there are regular meetings between public representatives on both sides. And I do hope that we can see visible presence of brand names from Ireland in our country, particularly in the field of agriculture.